Housekeeping. Shall we keep the house? I don't know. Is it for sale? Nah. We'll keep it.
Okay. Very good. We've had correspondence, Liam.
Of course, yeah. Amanda tweeted us. No.
What did she tweet?
Ignore me. She emailed us, actually. We've got an email.
I wish you'd said tweeted and then read out like a long email and everyone was just like, Jesus.
Amanda
needs to calm down.
No, we've got an email from Amanda. Okay.
Yeah.
So, she said, Liam's birthday episode...
Why do you sigh?
Because it's a long email. This episode has
Don't
gone on so long. She said, Liam's birthday episode and some recommendations. Amanda said, I also have recurring nightmares of getting into car accidents. Yay, anxiety dreams. Because that's something we discussed.
It's your anxiety, Liam.
Yeah. She said, Liam, watch Bridge of Spies. Mark Rylance is amazing and his performance is better than Sly's in Creed. I don't think that's going to be the case. But yeah, I'll watch it and we'll see. We'll see how wrong you are, Amanda. I'm just turning our biggest fan away from us, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
It's fine. We love Amanda. She knows that. Oh no, actually, this is why I've done it now. I can't stand her. Listen to this. She says, again, sorry I'm not a fan of the Mamma Mia movies, but it was fun hearing how much you two love them. I don't hate them and understand why they appeal to people. They just aren't for me. Also, I've told Kat, but knowing she's not a fan of them makes me like her more. The thing is, right, when we have Amanda and Kat guest together, it is actually going to be you three women ganging up and teaming up on me, and just little Liam, victim of bullying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, poor little Liam getting bullied.
So everyone look forward to that episode.
No, it's going to be you ambushing us. We're all going to be like, oh, yeah, let's talk about whatever it is we've picked. And then you'll just be like, I want to talk about why you don't like Mamma Mia 2. And me going, Liam, please, can we just move on to what they've actually suggested?
And you'll be like, no. Kat doesn't like it. Amanda doesn't like it. We've got a fight. We've got a throwdown. Me and Ellie versus...
I don't want to be on your side.
Amanda also said that she doesn't have time to read the Christmas smut that Ellie found, but she can't wait to hear about it.
Smut is smut's correct.
Yeah.
Honestly, Amanda, you don't have to.
And then recommendations. So in this episode, one way back, she said, for Culture Swap, she recommends The Curious Creations of Christine McConnell. It's on Netflix. There are 6 22-minute-ish episodes. It's a macabre cooking crafting show with Muppets. I'm very interested to hear your take on it.
Oh, fair enough. I haven't heard of it.
Maybe we'll do that next episode.
Possibly.
Not for the next episode, but...
Yeah, we've already picked that.
Yeah. For your watch a whole movie series thing, Amanda's given us a list of movie series we can try.
You don't need to read out the whole list. We went through it. Just pick some highlights.
We have gone through it. Some highlights is Middle-earth, which combines Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies.
Having to do the Hobbit as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it would be... The thing is, you'd get through that.
You end with Lord of the Rings.
But it would be like, what? So 12 hours of Hobbit stuff, followed by 12 hours of Lord of the Rings stuff.
And we would do extended edition, correct?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are looking at a solid 12 hours there.
Yeah, I might even be like...
Of each.
Yeah.
Without us stopping in between to do episode reviews and stuff. It would, in total, at least, I reckon, 26, 27 hours.
I want to do it, though.
At some point. Harry Potter / Wizarding World, which is, I think, 8 movies. 7 books. The last book was split into 2 films.
Yeah, but then there's Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, shit, yeah. And then Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And that's going to be what? By the end, that's going to be 5 films, I think they've said?
Yeah, that's the plan. See, I feel like Amanda's just trying to talk to us. Like, she's recommended James Bond, which is 23 films, I think.
We're not doing James Bond.
That'd be awful. Pirates of the Caribbean, that's a good shout, I think.
Yeah, that's doable, and some of them are good.
She recommended Star Trek, which I think you're looking at like 12 or 13 films there.
Maybe, to be fair, maybe we didn't explain well. Maybe Amanda's just like thinking we're actually just going to like slowly work through a series over a week or something.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, that's... Maybe we didn't explain
I could see her being like, oh, one a day, that's not too bad or something. But no, this is all at once, because I don't want to die doing these.
No. Die Hard, which could be fun. That's only like 5 films.
Yeah.
Or is it 6? Fuck knows.
I think 5, but I don't know for certain.
Yeah. Mission Impossible, which is another good shout.
Yep.
And Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park would be a good one to do. We need to. I feel like for those ones where the series is technically ongoing, we need to wait for it to finish.
Yeah, that makes sense. She's included the Muppets as well.
I think there's quite a lot of Muppets films, aren't there?
I don't know. We've got like Christmas Carol and Treasure Island, and then the one with Jason Segel recently, and then there was another one.
Yeah, but then I think there was an original Muppets film.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, then
we'll have to see.
Amanda's also listed like a load of stuff that I've never heard of before, like Gidget, never heard of that. The Thin Man, never heard of that. there's others, but at least
It's good
I
though,
can't read
because
out the
we
whole
now
list.
have a list that we can literally be like, oh, this looks interesting, or looks like it might be a thing for us to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you, Amanda.
I don't know why you don't like Mamma Mia though. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Sick of it. So,
Yeah.
Amanda's Picture Show a Go Go Twitter account tweeted a very nice happy birthday, and then she included a picture of me drinking wine. And then she I think she tweeted, and then she either tweeted again later or put on Facebook or something, and then chose like a different picture of me drinking alcohol. So I just
You
look
look
like
a little alcoholic.
yeah, I really do. But thank you for the birthday wishes. Amanda said that we love having Liam on the show, and highly recommend you check out his podcast, Nerd on Nerd, which is one of our faves. And then she mentioned the Buckaroo Banzai episode. What?
I was on that episode.
You were, but you're not mentioned in this tweet at all.
No, I'm not. Well,
Which is fine by me.
Amanda's playing favourites again.
Yeah.
I think Amanda's trying to play us against each other, Liam.
Oh, probably. When we were doing the paranormal activity thing, we were tweeting along to it. Frankie at BissFrankie tweeted us saying
Please stop.
You were doing so well. I didn't even make it through the first film in one sitting. I was sleepy and found it a little dull, and haven't seen the others. Hope they're good enough to keep you going. Have you both seen them before or not? And then we responded saying, nah, we hadn't seen them before. And Frankie said,
I'd seen 1 and 2 before.
yeah, but you forgot that you'd seen 2.
I forgot that I'd seen 2, which is a shame, because, as you'll find out, I don't mind 1 and 2.
Yeah. And then Frankie said, I'm impressed. I would struggle even with 2 films back to back. Don't think I'd even attempt more. Look forward to hearing what both of you have to say about the films. We attempted 5. We were going to
5 was a
attempt
struggle.
6, but we started too
we-
late.
I think in the recording we specifically are like, yeah, we're doing these 6 films, and then by like the 3rd one we're like, it's so late.
Yeah.
we got to cut one.
Amanda also responded saying, I like how as you go through all the pictures of the marathon, Ellie is slowly sinking further and further down as if the weight of this task is too much.
I felt like, and I'm sure you'll hear it in the recording, Liam starts very low in that series. He's already like, I turned up, it got to about 4, and Liam was like, this was a terrible mistake, and I don't know why we're doing it.
Yeah.
And Liam sort of stayed at that level.
No, I think I increased as we went on, especially towards the end.
It's because you're like an emotional vampire, and you drain the positive energy out of me to feed yourself.
Yeah.
Because I started very positive.
I think that's why I like it when we have guests on so much, because that's even more positivity for me to drain.
Yeah, for you to just suck in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like some sort of hungry whore. Amanda tweeted us about our Christmas episode, saying she cringe laughed through the whole Liam's mum screwing bit. Apparently she's 12.
That should have made it onto my favourite moments.
I honestly don't really remember it, so
It was honestly, like, you said it first, and you said it, and it was accidental, and I was like, that's funny. It's a funny little joke. And then you said, like, some other stuff, and then I think a couple of them was, like, you being, like, cheeky and being like, oh, that sounds a little bit, I'm carrying it on. But then you just say, like, and she brought the dog. But you were genuinely saying it, and you weren't trying to make a joke, but it just made it so much worse.
I'll figure out what that's all about when I get around to editing it for YouTube.
It is a good moment.
Also, right, I don't know if Amanda's having a go at me here or not, but in her initial tweet, she said she cringe laughed through the whole Liam's mum screwing bit, but she misspelled laughed, and then she corrected that tweet with the correct spelling of laughed, and then said, don't want to get called out for misspelling something on Twitter again. Did I do that?
I saw that. I don't know.
So, Amanda,
Because I saw that happening, and I couldn't remember.
So,
but you've probably in this show, you have probably called Amanda out for misspelling something.
Amanda, I'm very sorry if I've called you out for misspelling something. I've now called you out for correcting your misspelling, so basically you can't win. But please keep tweeting us.
Why does Amanda like you?
I don't think she does. I think it's like tolerance. You're the favourite. I mean,
I don't.
As we found out, Amanda recommends the Introducing Ellie episode to everyone because everyone loves the
I don't think that means I'm her
episode.
favourite.
Oh, whatever. I've just edited that episode for YouTube. It ain't that good.
You're so petty.
The thing is, like, Amanda is not only like Amanda and Tom are our most dedicated listeners, but Amanda is more dedicated, I feel, because she actually interacts like after every episode.
Don't call Tom out every single time.
No, because this just fuels him not interacting. He loves it when I do this.
I mean, he doesn't need to interact. Tom is going to be hosting a podcast with us.
I host a podcast with Amanda. She still tweets us.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so Amanda said, so I've been thinking about a good punishment for Liam not achieving his DVD goal that isn't mean, but isn't too nice and appeals to Ellie.
Because now, if you remember rightly, Liam, the deal we came up with last episode was, and I edited it, so I've heard this. I said to you that the punishment I would give you this time would have to be, I will look it up. It was a bad punishment, like it was kind of mean. And I said, if you were then trying to get like this lenient bullshit punishment, and I said, well, look, you get until the next episode to come up with a punishment that you think works. And if it doesn't, we're just going to default to that punishment. And the guests can, like our listeners can too.
Yeah, so I didn't think of
so
anything.
I have to agree to it
still.
I have to agree to it still is the thing. So
here's what Amanda suggested.
It's got to be better than the current punishment as
Which
well.
is, because you have to remember what that is. Otherwise, how can you compare?
I get to pick the next 5 films for you.
Oh, right.
You have to watch out of your pile.
Got you.
In whatever order I've chosen.
I thought you meant the punishment that we agreed on last time.
No. That's this.
Okay. So, Amanda said, what if Ellie gets to pick 3 anime Liam has to watch without complaining about it ahead of time?
Anime films?
That's the question. I would read it as films.
Can we compromise and go 2 films and a series? But I'll pick a short series. I won't trick you and be like
Pokemon.
Naruto, and technically that's 326 because they broke it into arcs, not series.
Yeah, potentially. It's something to think about. We haven't got there yet.
I like that one. I'm giving it a yes, Amanda. That's a yes from Ellie.
Now, is it 3 anime that are already on my list, or do you say 3 anime and I've got to go and buy
you've got to go and buy them.
2 new films to just make
You've
this
got to buy
list
2 new
worse?
films.
And then
I'll do better.
Amanda said, after you read the passage from the Miss Claus book, I am totally with Ellie that there's no way that was written by a woman. Too much of the description was about the guy's pleasure and appendage in a way women don't write erotica.
Yeah,
Which,
exactly.
I don't know why Amanda's saying she's with you, because I think we both agreed that it sounded like it was written by Amanda, didn't we?
We did, but we were both being... Because I wanted to be careful about it in case it is written by a woman, and I don't want to be like, oh, this couldn't have been, and then it is.
Yeah.
And I think you were sort of just taking... Because I'd already said, oh, I want to be careful. You were like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll be careful too, sort of thing.
Alright, fair enough.
But I think we both agreed that it probably isn't written by a woman.
Yeah. Which is fine. I don't mind, obviously you're the favourite, so Amanda's going to side with you regardless.
Fucking
but,
don't be a little whiny baby about it.
Would I? No, it's fine. Thank you for emailing and tweeting us, Amanda. Obviously no one else did, so you're the best.
Which means that we are, of course, onto the a little bit that was sort of hinted at there. Liam.
Yeah.
It's the end of the bloody year, mate. Technically, we're in a new year already, but let's ignore that for the moment.
Yeah.
Your goal for this year of Liam's Get Below a Certain Number of DVDs challenge...
It was 1,091?
Yeah, the original starting number, the number you started at 2 years ago. 1,091 films in that stack, Liam. All you had to do, you had to watch 9 films, I believe we were at last time. Like, originally. You had to watch 9 films to get below it.
Can I ask a question?
Go on.
Because you listened to our discussion on it before, right?
Yeah.
Was the goal get below the number, or was the goal be below the number at the end of the year?
Was get below the number.
I got below the number.
No. No. No, I see what you're saying. You're trying to twist it. No. It was not that. It was you have to end the year below the number.
Okay.
Obviously.
Right, okay.
Don't try and weasel your way out of it.
Hey, I've got to try.
Well, you can try all you want, but you know I'm not going to say yes to any of it.
That's true, but I've got to try. Otherwise, the listeners
all
are
right,
like,
give me another try. Go on.
No, that was my one and only try, really. I don't have anything else.
Oh, okay, no.
Okay, cool.
So, last time we checked,
yeah,
you were slightly above the number.
What was it?
So, the last number you gave me was 1,137.
That was not good.
So quite a bit above 1,091.
Alright, it's gone down.
The worst number on the list.
It's gone down.
Has it gone down by however many that is?
No, that would have required just every spare
48,
hour,
I believe?
basically. Yeah. It's down to 1,122.
That is officially the second worst number on the list, so I'm not going to pat you on the back.
No, I don't think you should.
No. Well, you know what, Liam? I'm going to draw a little box around these numbers because that's a year over. You failed. That's fine.
Yeah, I failed.
Hey, why do we fall down, Liam?
So we can try again.
Yeah, I can't remember what Batman says to that.
So we can get back up again?
Something like that. Some bullshit.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
So, listeners, here's the thing. Firstly, this means that I, of course, get to punish Liam with the agreed upon punishment, me picking 5 films out of his stack that he has to watch in that order before watching any other films. We have agreed in the last episode that he can go to the cinema because I don't want to be a dick.
Yes.
But he can't be like, I'm just going to watch this DVD. No. You've got 5 films you've got to watch.
Okay.
I think that's fair. The other thing it means is that at the start of this year, for Liam to achieve the goal that he said that he set himself 2 episodes ago, with no prompting from me, Liam said he can get below 1,000 this year.
Yeah.
So Liam, at the start of the year, you only have to watch 122 films to meet the goal.
Can I just make sure I've done my math
Already? This is so many films for you to. You have to watch 10 a month.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, 10 a month
without buying anything.
Yeah. I think that's doable. So here's what I'm thinking, right?
Okay.
If I don't buy anything in January,
which won't happen,
we're 7 days in. So far, I've done well.
Okay.
If I don't buy anything in January,
yeah,
however many I watch, I'm minus 10. The remaining number is how many I'm allowed to buy for the next month, as long as each month I watch 10, and then I'll get below the number.
Huh?
So let's say, for example, in January, let's say I watch 15 films, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
That means the next month I'm allowed to buy 5, providing in that month I still watch 10.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So for every single month, as long as I start the month and go, can't buy any until I've watched 10, then however many I watched the previous month is how many I'm allowed to buy, and I'll still hit my goal.
Yeah, that is correct. Your logic is correct. That's going to fail when a Criterion collection or a big box set comes out.
I'm not buying any Criterions this year.
Okay.
Unless...
Arrow films?
No, I've stopped buying those.
Okay.
I'm really hopeful that this year is going to be the year that it gets below 1,000.
Okay, so do you want to hear the... Because so listeners, earlier on today, Liam sent me over his list.
This could be where it all goes wrong, because if it's 5 horrible films, I'll just end up not watching anything in this month. That could be not good.
So, I'm not... As much as we do, rib each other on the show, I'm not a dickhead. And the worst thing I could have done would be to pick, just sequels and all in the middle of their series, because Liam would have hated it, and he wouldn't have done it.
No.
So, I didn't. What I did do, Liam... Because Liam was worried I'd just pick anime. And he said, you've picked a bunch of anime films. I said, you have to see. I didn't do that, Liam. Because again, I'm not a dickhead. You'd hate it.
Yeah.
I did sort the list. And I did sort it by the worst rated films on that list.
Oh, okay.
And then I did pick 5 of them. So these are theoretically
the
worst films on... I'm trying to help you. I'm getting rid of the worst ones, Liam. You've got to get them done sometime.
Honestly, there was a worse way for you to sort that list that I'm pleased you didn't do.
Would it have been sort by your rating?
No.
No, because you wouldn't have rated them.
No.
What was the other way?
Sort by length, longest first.
Oh, that would have just been a dick move again.
That would have been
I didn't want to do a dick thing.
Okay.
I've just given you bad films.
All right.
I think that's fair.
All right. And I've got to do them in this order, yeah?
This is descending order, so you're starting with the best of the worst. Okay.
Okay. So my first film is the best of the worst.
Yes. So the first film you have to watch, Liam, is Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's quite a long film, isn't it?
There's a lot on there that I skipped because they're part of sequels and stuff. There are much worse films on this list. Your second film, this one I picked because I love the name and I need you to tell me what it's about.
Okay.
Laser Mission.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad.
Is it good?
It's not great. It's not bad.
I just love the name. I was looking through it. I was like, sorry, Laser Mission.
Yeah.
The Mario Bros. Movie.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm surprised this one is on the list so far down, but I haven't seen it. Fantastic Four, the remake, the one where they're all teenagers.
That did get really slaughtered.
Yeah.
Slated.
Yeah. And then this was this is actually one of the worst films on your list that's not part. I think it is the worst film on the list that's not part of a series, and it's The Bye Bye Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'd be like a 90-minute horror film, though. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's not.
The real question
is the thing, listeners,
is why do I have 5 of these terrible films in my collection to be watched?
Exactly. I'm hoping that almost this might teach you a lesson about the things you can get rid of, because you'll be like,
and do you know
what?
I can tell you why I own these 5 films as well, each one.
Go on.
Jupiter Ascending was one of the first 4K films I bought because I thought, I bet that looks good in 4K, and then just thought, I'm not going to watch it though, am I? It's 2.5 hours long or something ridiculous.
Is it?
It's a long one. Laser Mission I bought because it's when I had a blog ages ago, and someone recommended it as a cult campy B movie type thing. And I did watch it. We're talking over 6 years ago now, so it's been a while. But yeah, it's not great. But it's got memorable scenes in it. Mario Bros. I picked up because it had a steelbook release. Honestly, I don't know why.
Give me a second. My computer's still recording.
Cool.
That panicked me. Carry on.
Yeah, Mario Bros. I picked up because it had a steelbook release. I don't know why.
Yep.
One, I don't know why it's got a steelbook. And two, I don't know why I picked it up. C, also Fantastic Four.
Yep.
And then the Bye Bye Man was 5 for 30.
So it's I feel like this, and the goal of this whole challenge has always been trying to help you and show you things. So I'm kind of hoping that by picking the worst films, that you'll then watch and go, why do I own this? You'll be like, oh, maybe I don't need to buy shit films.
I mean, that is very true. This is the issue. Like, last night, I was trying to think, what movie do I want to watch? It genuinely took me like half an hour to come up with a film. And I was like, why do I have this many films that I don't want to watch?
Exactly.
Like, it shouldn't take me half an hour to scan through like 1,000 films and be like, I don't want to watch any of these. Long. The issue is, I try and have a lot of films to cater for a lot of moods, but I have a general mood which is 8 times out of 10 I'll be like, I just want to watch something easy, like a nice 90-minute gentle comedy or something, like the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. Perfect example, right? But I get those films and I watch them real fast, but I might get like this isn't an example for that. I brought that by itself, but I would traditionally get like a 5 for 30 and be like, right, I want this film. Now I have to get 4 others to make up the 5 for 30, and it's just 4 films that I don't really care about. Yeah,
which was such a bad way of doing it, because it's that whole like you're that's exactly why they make those deals.
Yeah,
because it tricks you into thinking, oh, I'm saving money, but you're not, because you're buying 4 films that you're never going to watch, so you've just wasted more money.
Yeah,
to put it bluntly.
Yeah,
this is the thing, Liam. I still want you to learn, and I like that you've got a plan for next year.
I've got a plan.
I like that unfortunately for you, there's no prize next year.
What?
There's just the punishment. Because
why is there no
you
prize?
Have failed. Because you have failed 2 years in a row, Liam.
Yeah.
So you don't get a prize anymore. You just get punished if you fuck up.
No, I think I should.
Your prize is just you didn't fuck up.
No, I think there should be a prize, or what's my incentive?
You know what? I will. Okay, so the prize last year was still a fairly good prize, I think, which was I get to buy you a film, but it's a film of my choice. I've just shown, I wouldn't have been a dick because you'd have earned a reward. So I think that the prize, it can't be as good as that. So I'm not going to buy you a film. I'll buy you a pin badge. That'll be the deal. If you do it, I'll get you a little badge
of your choice.
It will say of my choice.
No, can't it be like a badge that says something?
It'll be like all right. Okay. Not a trophy. You don't deserve a trophy. I'll get you a badge. I will find somewhere that makes custom badges.
Yeah.
And it will be like a positive, like, my name's Liam, and I did a good.
So here's the thing, right? I actually really like this idea because I've recently started collecting badges.
Custom badge in that collection, Liam.
Exactly. So there's a website where I buy like pajamas and t-shirts and stuff from called Fright Rags, and they sell like horror film badges, but they've also got like some Die Hard ones, and I've basically started building up a little collection. And my plan is I have a laptop bag that I take into work that goes like over,
and then you're going to put the badges on the strap.
Yeah,
like a 90s kid.
Exactly. And also when we went to see Hamilton, I bought a Hamilton badge. And then we went to see Flight of the Conchords. I got some Flight of the Conchord badges. So I'm thinking I could have a nice little collection of badges, and that could be pride of place.
There you go. See,
but it has to be a nice badge. I don't want like some like it looks like it's been printed by some idiot.
No, I'll get you a reward badge. Yeah,
it's got to be
as long as it's not like 20 quid. I'm not spending more money than a film.
Well, okay, so maybe that's the deal, right? Either a badge or a film, depending what's cheapest.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. We'll agree on that.
All right.
And then the punishment is Amanda's. I get to pick anime.
But the film, I think, together we should come up with a list of 4 and put it to a Twitter poll.
Okay, that works. We won't have to do that till next year when you either pass or fail. So I'm not going to get my hopes up on buying you a badge or a film.
No, but make a note of this, or just remember.
Just remind me to check this episode.
And then the fail.
Amanda's punishment. Yeah.
But are we doing 2 anime films and then 1 anime series?
Yeah, but I'll let you... Yes, but you get to veto the anime series based on length, not on the content. But if I pick one and you're like, no, 30 episodes is ridiculous, which I wouldn't do.
But if you're like, well, it's Little Witch Academia.
Little Witch Academia is so good. So you'll be lucky if you get given that.
Do you know what? I don't have to worry what the punishment is because
No,
I'm not going
you've
to
got
have
a
to
plan.
face it.
You've
So
got a plan, and I believe in you.
I have a plan this year. As long as my eyesight doesn't get so bad that it makes watching TV and stuff just unbearable.
Oh God, that's. Well, I think there'll be like special get out clauses, like Liam's gone blind, and it's now I don't really want to force my blind friend to watch films.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've got a deal.
Virtual handshake.
Done.
Good.